another aspect of your approach to safety, and that's your insistence on your passengers wearing masks. Why do you feel that masks are so important for the safety of your customers and your employees?
Well, every medical expert that we speak to tells us that masks are one of the most important safety measures we can deploy, not just on airplanes, but in life, in any kind of public setting. And we are enforcing that requirement at Delta. So when you're on the airport at Delta, whether you're on the airplane or whether you're on any Delta property, including our offices, and in a public setting, we're requiring masks be worn. It's one of the many safety protocols we've put in place. Masks in and of themselves aren't the silver bullet, but we believe the spread of the virus is significantly contained when I wear a mask to protect you and you wear a mask to protect us.
So, Ed, given how important safety is to your industry and how many regulations there are to protect your passengers' safety, wouldn't it make sense for the Department of Transportation simply to mandate that anybody who flies on a plane will wear a mask? Just make it a condition of government regulation, not your having to impose it.
Well, we certainly don't expect more regulation in this space. So to the extent we had federal reinforcement, it would make it easier for our people to enforce on board our planes, but we're enforcing it. And we've been very, very public. We have currently about 130 people on no-fly lists, given their refusal to wear a mask once they got on board our planes. But we're going to make certain that we enforce it, even if the federal government doesn't give us the backup to put a regulation in place.
And I'm just curious about the no-fly list, which is your kind of final measure. Somebody won't put on the mask, you give them a card, I gather, and says when you get off, you're going to be greeted by somebody who will tell you you're not going to fly on Delta again. You had any lawsuits challenging the legality of that? I'm curious.
We have not.